Love, arranged marriage, and the Indian social structure. Romantic love versus conjugal love. Conjugal love, also known as an arranged marriage, is the norm of Indian society. For one to marry for romantic love is termed a free choice or love marriage. Marrying for love is thought to be a disruptive element. Arranged marriages result from more or less intense care given to the selection of suitable partners so that family ideals, companionship, and co-parenthood can grow, leading to love. There are 8 different ways mentioned in the Hindu scriptures for acquiring a wife: Brahma, Daiva, Arsha, Prajaptaya, Asura, Gandharva, Rakshasa, and Paisacha.
Religions also have certain views upon marriage. Muslim view marriage as a civil contract, while Christian view marriage as a sacrament.
Generally, love is considered a weak basis for marriage because its presence may overshadow suitable qualities in spouses.
A few other favorable qualities for girls are good character, obedience, ability to manage a home, a good cook, active in social and political affairs, educated, religious, dependent on husband for major decisions, fair complexion, good companions with similar interests, and beauty. Favorable qualities for boys include social and economic status of his family, education and earns potentially. Qualities for boys that don't count include appearance, charm, and romantic manifestations. Most Indian marriages are arranged, although sometimes opinions of their partners are consulted, and in cases of adults, their opinions are seriously considered.
The parental preferences about the nature of choice of the spouse of their children showed that 5.8% wanted to arrange the marriage without consulting their sons or daughters, while 75.6% wanted to arrange the marriage with the consent of their sons or daughters. 17.3% were willing to allow free choice to their children with their approval, and only 1.3% will allow freedom of choice without parental interference.
Socialization. The family in India is known for providing for emotional needs of its members. Indian families find communication as a very important factor in their cultural aspects. A child cannot be isolated from their family members, especially throughout their adolescence years. At this phase in life, the person is forced into a more intensive relationship.
Parents make mostly all important aspects for the family, such as marriage of their children. Resistance, unconcerned, and sometimes negative feelings develop in the children as they look for dependent on their other family members. Premarital interaction and mate selection. There are certain rules and guidelines by religions and families for an eligible marriage between two people, such as marrying out of their social class and marrying from a similar clan, which deals with incest and marrying someone with a similar last name. The opinions of significant family members are taken into high regard since the newlyweds don't possess the resources to start a household.
Mate selections can be either open or very closed based upon the family's or religious rules. For marriage by capture in the primitive to the arranged marriage among Hindus and Muslims.
There are many different rituals involved in the process of getting married in India. Rituals and ceremonies differ between regions and religions, but there are several that are common amongst all Indian weddings. A popular pre-wedding ritual is the bride covering her arms in henna, being decorated with jewelry, and wearing a regional dress.
Rituals for the marriage process. Although rituals and ceremonies can vary throughout India, the main rituals include Kanyadan, the giving away of the daughters by the father. Pinagranhana, a ritual is presented of fire, where the groom takes the bride's hand as a sign of their union. Septapada is the most important ritual. It is 7 steps, and each step corresponds to a vow groom makes to bride and a vow the bride makes to groom. After Septapada, the couple are considered husband and wife.
Sadapdada is usually performed near a fire, and after each of the 7 oaths to each other, the groom and bride perform the ritual of walking around the fire, with part of each other's clothing tied to each other. The fire is a form of yajna, a Vedic ritual where fire is the divine witness to the marriage.
Other popular traditions include the bride and the groom exchanging garlands of flowers. Wedding ceremonies can last for several hours, or up to a few days, depending on the wealth of the families of the newlyweds.
Conclusion. Conjugal love is very popular in India.
Communications is very important in the Indian culture.
There are certain rules and guidelines you have to follow for an eligible marriage.
Many rituals and ceremonies differ by region, religion, and family traditions.